Bailey's ex-husband, Jason Weiler, who was first introduced in Season 4, tormented her mentally before abusing her physically. It was demonstrated that he had a remarkable talent for persuading people, particularly women, to breach the law on his behalf. With Drew, a character who was first presented in Out of Pocket as a purportedly inebriated female who unintentionally broke into Nolan's home, he repeated this action. Jason's return loomed over Nolan and Bailey like the sword of Damocles after he broke out of prison in the Season 6 finale. But he and Drew were struck by the blade's sharp edge. Bailey's background with Jason gave the character depth, yet for some reason, the rookie fans considered her obnoxious when she originally appeared. Now, he has also left her with some moral doubt. She chose to collaborate with the hitman who had been paid by criminals to murder Jason after confronting him. The hitman pursued her after she told him where the police thought Jason was. In fact, right before he hit her with a car, he informed Bailey that Jason was still in Los Angeles. In a spectacular fightback, Bailey even broke Jason's arm. As the cops surrounded her, he and Drew fled, colliding with Malvado's bullet. Drew and Jason were both dead. Despite its startling brutality, the ending serves a deeper dramatic function. The fact that Jason's farewell was basically an afterthought to an episode concerning a serial killer investigation seems odd. Nonetheless, an intriguing dramatic twist is made possible by the screen time. Although Nolan's romance on the rookie hasn't gone well, his friendship with Bailey has been remarkably steady. But Nolan found the burner phone Bailey was using to talk to Malvado. Given that Nolan's effort to capture Jason was the only reason Malvado had a clear shot at him, that choice might damage their marriage. He can become angry at Bailey as a result of his guilt. Fans won't have to wait for Nolan to confront Bailey, according to the teaser for the 6th episode of The Rookie Season 7. It appears that the Valentine's Day edition of The Gala will be centered around romance. In addition to establishing Liam Glasser as a big bad, Till Death also set up a few romance and relationship arcs that would continue into the next week. In addition to the conflict between Bailey and Nolan, Miles Penn, a new rookie, brought his long-standing girlfriend to Los Angeles. Additionally, it appears that Chinford supporters are being treated unfairly. Before becoming a police officer in Los Angeles, Miles Penn served as a police officer in Texas. But because he cannot afford a place to reside, he is living in his car and has struggled due to Bradford's rigorous training. He arrived with his, since high school, girlfriend, who had abandoned her work to be with him. It was a very hazardous decision because rookies may be fired for any reason. Miles, the more likable of the two incoming rookies, will be under much more strain because of her presence. Chinford is the rookie's biggest romance, and their ongoing affections for each other will be discussed in the upcoming episode. Tim Bradford and Lucy Chen's dynamic from Seasons 4 and 5 has been used up to this point. Tim and Lucy are very good friends, and Lucy often asks him for advice. In addition to being a cop-out for the cop program, it's a cozy setting for the characters. The rookies decide whether or not to commit to Tim and Lucy as a pair after all this time. If they go with the latter, their connection would continue to be what fans have experienced so far in Season 7. However, their time together in Seasons 5 and 6 demonstrated that their bond enriches the characters, if not. Despite some significant plot points, The Rookie Season 7's 5th episode was comparatively quiet. The majority of the episode is set in police cars and interrogation rooms, with the exception of a brief gunplay sequence. Along with introducing some new stories that will develop over the remainder of Season 7, The Rookie also brought an end to a long-running plot. The resolution of the Season 6 finale cliffhanger was delayed because star Jenna Dewan and her partner Steve Causey, who plays Jason Weiler, were absent from earlier episodes due to Dewan's real-life pregnancy. However, Lucy Chen's misgivings about her new rookie and an episode mostly about a new serial killer were intercut with this story. There didn't seem to be enough plot in any one of these to sustain a whole show. The episode surprisingly balances various stories rather than making them feel disorganized. The story that, Till Death, doesn't focus on is that of Jason and Bailey, but the consequences present an intriguing conundrum that might persist throughout the season. All things considered, Season 7 depicts a series attempting to strike a balance between its initial state and its development throughout the previous few seasons.